Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freak Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for more Madden football. In a tight contest with the Arizona Cardinals, the 49ers were able to come away with a win on their home turf. It wasn't without a lot of drama and a come-from-behind win though. The Cards quarterback Blaine Gabbert got hurt, and it was curious, to say the least, why they didn't run the ball more, since they seemed to be able to move the ball running. Remember that Patrick Peterson, the guy that was hurt in our last game with them? Well, he had a huge game this time, and with an interception return for a touchdown and a kickoff return for a touchdown, scoring twice for the Cardinals, and that didn't make the game any easier than it was. There was a bit of bad news, and this game wasn't without its injuries, and one of them was to wideout slot receiver Jeff Janis that has been put on the IR list. That left a decision to be made. Do the 49ers bring Trent Taylor off the practice squad, or do they look for a solid slot receiver with some size that can take a hit? Looking into the free agent pool, San Francisco found 6'2", 220-pound Michael Floyd and signed the 6-year veteran to the regular squad. He'll have to battle Aldrick Robinson for the spot in the slot, but with Robinson's lack of size, I don't know how much competition there'll be. Moving on to this week, the 49ers play the Seahawks for the second time in 3 weeks. Seattle has lost 2 in a row, and if they're going to stay viable for the NFC West title, they're going to have to win this game in Levi Stadium. The downfall for the Niners is that they're still the same team they faced 2 weeks ago, only this time they hold the number 5 defense across the board and the number 3 ranked rush offense. The 49ers have had trouble at times defending the run, so this is going to be an interesting challenge. For the lead in the NFC West, it's the Seahawks and 49ers on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Seahawks won the toss, and out of the shotgun from their own 25-yard line, Wilson goes back and has all-day throws to Paul Richardson for only a 2-yard gain. Second down, 8 to go, and Rawls gets stopped at the line, hit by Duke Iheanacho. 3rd and 8, out of the shotgun again, and Wilson is dropped in the backfield by DeForest Buckner. So with that sack, the Seahawks go 3 and out on their first possession. That gives the ball to the 49ers on a short field. And from the 39, McKinnon goes left and has a nice 6-yard gain. And they're going to call it 7, so 2nd and 3. Garoppolo is dropped in the backfield. Richard Sherman comes on the blitz and gets him in the backfield. Now Garoppolo throws an interception. Jeremy Lane gets the catch. Oh, and Garoppolo tried to force that one to Lester Jordan, and obviously it didn't work. Out of the shotgun, Seattle has it, and Wilson only has a 3-yard gain. On 3rd and 7 now, Wilson throws incomplete, and Justin Tucker has to come out for a 51-yard field goal, and he hits it right through. No problem. 3-0 Seahawks. Now can Jimmy G shake that interception off? And his first throw is to complete to Jordan over the middle for a first down. Now give us to Scott, and Ted makes it over the 40-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. On second down from the 42, Garoppolo is sacked again. Bobby Wagner getting to him. 3rd and 9. And the pass goes to Juszczyk, and he will not be denied. He gets the first down, and Bryce Callahan is down for the Seahawks. A solid backup cornerback for the Seahawks. And now Bell has an excellent catch for a first down across the middle. 2nd and 12, and Garoppolo is dropped again. A big 8-yard loss. So on 3rd down, he drops back again, lets it fly in. Brad McDougald has the interception, and he takes it back past the 35 for the Seahawks. And Garoppolo just looks out of sync right now. That is the end of the first quarter with your score 3-0 Seahawks. 2nd and 2 now for the Seahawks. And the give is to Rawls, and he barely makes the first down. Tackled by Malcolm Smith. Wilson decides to run, and he only gets, oh no, he fumbled the football, and it's recovered by Mike Hull. Take a look at this replay. He's hit hard by Navarro Bowman, but somebody hurry up and snap that ball, because I'm not sure whether or not that was a fumble or not. But the 49ers get the ball, and Garoppolo snaps it, throws complete to Butler on the left side numbers for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and inches to go, and Garoppolo throws long to Jordan. He has a touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy decides to test Jeremy Lane on that left side, and Lester Jordan catches it at the 5-yard line, and his momentum carries him into the end zone. A 41-yard connection puts the 49ers on top 7-3. And the Seahawks in the shotgun formation from the 18-yard line. Wilson calls his own number and gets a 6-yard gain out of it. 2nd down, Rawls alone in the backfield. Wilson over the middle and hits Jimmy Graham past the 40-yard line. First down at the 42. Another pass out coming, and it is Doug Baldwin for another first down. 2nd and 10 from inside 49er territory, and Rawls gets stopped at the line. 3rd and 9. And Paul Richardson, short throw over the middle and doesn't get the first down. That brings on Justin Tucker for a 56-yard field goal, and he makes it. Just barely, folks. And the score is 7-6 San Francisco. Out of the I formation at the 25-yard line, McKinnon goes right, and he has a 4-yard gain. And 2nd down, Garoppolo drops back, throws, complete to Jordan. He breaks a tackle and is over the 40-yard line for a first down. McKinnon goes right, and he has lots of room inside the 30, to the 20-yard line of the Seahawks, and they are now in the red zone. Garoppolo throws to Jordan inside the 10-yard line. And that brings us down to the 2-minute warning with your score 7-6 49ers. 1st and goal at the 8 out of the I formation. Garoppolo throws complete to Jordan, and he gets down to the 2-yard line. Out of the I formation again. And McKinnon gets dropped in the backfield. 3rd down from the 6. And Garoppolo throws complete. No! Tayshawn Jones has it knocked out of his hands. And that brings on Robbie Gould for a 23-yard chip shot, and it's through and good. And it's now 10-6, San Francisco. Seattle out of the shotgun again at the 21-yard line. It's complete to Tyler Lockett for a 9-yard pickup. Second and only inches to go. Wilson calls his own number and is over the 40-yard line for a first down. Second and 10, working out of the shotgun again. And it's complete to Doug Baldwin. He fumbles the football, and it's out of bounds. Out of the shotgun again. The fake is to Rawls. Wilson tries to run it himself, and Eric Armstead tackles him in the backfield. Second and 14, and the Seahawks out of the hurry up. Wilson is back to pass, and he gets hit as he tries to throw, and it falls incomplete. Out of the shotgun again. Wilson throws complete to Tyler Lockett, and he is down at the 21. First and 10, and the Seahawks still in the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun. Looks like the same play and the same result. Touchdown, Seahawks. There had to be a blown coverage there because Tyler Lockett was all alone in the corner of the end zone. That puts the Seahawks on top 13-10 at halftime. Man, the Seahawks put together a drive at the end of the half, didn't they? But 2 early interceptions thrown by Jimmy Garoppolo, and you have the difference in the game. Because that's all the points they got off those picks. Just 3. Can the 49ers change this around in the second half to take the lead and come away with the win? Welcome back to Levi Stadium, everyone. With only a 3-point margin, the Seahawks hold the lead in this one. For comments on what adjustments the coaches have made at halftime to try to change things up, let's go to our very own Eurocat baby on the sideline.
When I talked with Coach Shanahan, he felt that Jimmy was trying a little bit too hard at the beginning of the game and not just taking a breath and just taking what the defense was giving him. It was forcing him into some bad throws, and he paid the price for it. I can tell he's settled down a bit since then and is making better decisions. It doesn't help that Seattle's defense has made it tough for him, not giving him that time. The O-line is going to find a way to maintain the blocks in order to give him the time that he needs. On the other side, Coach Carroll said that the battle isn't being won in the trenches on the offensive side of the ball, and the defense of the 49ers is getting a lot of pressure on Russell. He said they need to be able to run the ball to be successful, and right now that isn't happening. He said they've made a few blocking changes, and they hope they will make a difference in the second half.
Thanks for those thoughts, and I have to agree with Coach Shanahan on this one. I know Jimmy can be a gunslinger at times, but he has to stay focused on making solid decisions in the pocket. Let's watch the results of the adjustments as the Seahawks and 49ers take the field for the second half. The 49ers get the ball first in the second half and from the 31-yard line. Audible is called and Jones goes up the middle. He has a 4-yard gain. Out of the I formation again. McKinnon goes left side and has the first down over the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 46. Garoppolo drops back and is dropped himself. KJ Wright getting to him for a 7-yard loss. And Garoppolo throws again to Floyd. What a catch, staying in bounds. Now only 2 yards to go on third down, and it's almost intercepted by Jeremy Lane. And it's now first down for the Seahawks. Wilson goes back to pass, goes long, and throws complete to Jimmy Graham out to the 44-yard line. And on 2nd and 8, Rawls gets it and is into 49er territory. 2 yards, 3rd down. Wilson throws, and it's incomplete. That turns it back over to the 49ers. And at their own 20-yard line, Garoppolo is dropped yet again. A 5-yard sack this time. And the pass this time goes to Bryce Butler over the middle. 3rd down and 4. Garoppolo drops back again and is sacked again. The Seattle defense creating a lot of pressure right now. And on 1st down, the pass is complete to Doug Baldwin for a 1st down and an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10, and Mike Hull gets Rawls in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Wilson throws complete to Jimmy Graham inside 49er territory at the 46. On 1st down, Lacey takes it right side and has another 1st down, and Jimmy Ward is down and injured, holding his hand as he walks off the field. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score unchanged. It is still 13-10 Seahawks. Now from 35-yard line, 1st and 10. The fake is to Rawls, and Wilson is sacked. Malcolm Smith making the stop on the corner. 2nd and 12, and Wilson calls his own number again, is inside the 30-yard line. Now 3rd down and a short 3 yards to go. And Wilson calls his number again. And he gets the 1st down inside the 22. Now Wilson is sacked. Malcolm Smith yet again. 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd down, and Wilson tries to run again and is sacked yet again. This 49er defense is swarming. Now Procise on a 4th down carry gets only to the 25. And for a 42-yard field goal, Justin Tucker puts it through, and it's 16-10 Seattle. After a 49er 3 and out, the Seahawks have it again. Rawls, the lone back, he gets it, and he is stuffed by Eric Armstead. A 4-yard loss brings up 3rd and 14. Wilson throws long, and it's incomplete, knocked away by Prince Amukamara. Now the San Francisco 49ers have it at the 41-yard line. It's complete to Butler, and he's in Seahawk territory for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Garoppolo goes long and has Lester Jordan inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line for a 1st down. Jones has another 1st down inside the 1-yard line for the 49ers. That brings us to the 2-minute warning, and let's go to Eurocat, baby, for some thoughts from the sideline.
It seems to be decision time again for San Francisco. Word has come back that Jimmy Ward, that went out in the 3rd quarter, has suffered a broken wrist and will miss the rest of the season. After the decision made with the inquiry to Jeff Janis going to the free agent pool instead of the practice squad, it'll be quite interesting to see the direction that the 49ers take. For now, it'll be Robinson Thorezi, undrafted 4th-year veteran in the free safety position.
A broken wrist is going to keep him out for the rest of the season? Put a soft cast on that thing and play some football, why don't you? Yeah, we just never know what these injuries are going to do. On 1st and goal from inside the 1. The I formation, Juszczyk loses yardage back to the 2. And on 2nd down, Garoppolo heads right and throws complete to Bryce Butler in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. I love the way this kid hangs on to the ball because he got hit after that catch. The all-important extra point, and it's up and good, and it's 17-16 49ers. Now, can the Seahawks come back and win this with a field goal? And it's complete to Richardson out past the 30-yard line on 2nd and 2. And the Seahawks are now in hurry-up offense. Lockett gets the first down over the middle. From just inside the 40-yard line, the Seahawks still in the hurry-up offense. Wilson is sacked. It's Malcolm Smith again for a 6-yard loss. Now on 2nd down, still in the shotgun formation. Wilson back to pass, complete to Baldwin over the 40-yard line. Now on 3rd and 4. From the 45, Wilson is incomplete on 3rd down. 4th and 4, and obviously they have to go for it. McAvoy over the middle and gets the first down at midfield. Still in the hurry-up offense. Wilson calls his own number and only gets a yard out of it. 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line. Wilson back to pass, and it's deflected and intercepted by Robinson Threezy. Wilson's pass is deflected by Ross Cockrell, and it looks like it's going to be incomplete, and Robinson Threezy gets the interception. And all the 49ers have to do is take a knee, and this one is over. 17-16, the 49ers win on their home field. Yowza, what a way to end the game. The backup free safety Robinson Threezy makes his worth known with a heads-up ricochet interception. Going to the game stats, it seems that the defense did what it set out to do, and that was to stop the rushing game of the Hawks. When your quarterback is the leading rusher on your team and only has 40 yards on the ground, you know your defense stopped the run. I do have to say, though, that both defenses kind of took over the second half, which doesn't really surprise me with the Seattle defense having the personnel that they have. What does surprise me a little is how well the 49er defense held Rawls and Lacey in check. Both quarterbacks completed over 60% of their passes and had roughly the same number of yards through the air. I'm just curious what would have happened had Jimmy not thrown those picks. Although Jerick McKinnon didn't have the best game in the world, he did have a 44-yard game against a stout front seven of the Seahawks. He's closing in on 1,000 yards rushing this season with 923, and with 2 games to go in the regular season, he should be able to make that mark without any problem. Lester Jordan, with that outstanding performance today, had over 100 yards receiving and is almost at 1,000 yards on the season as well. The O-line let Seattle get to Garoppolo 6 times in this game, but I was kind of expecting that with the strength of their defense being what it is. Bowman and Amukamara led the way on defense, and I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised at how well the defense played considering the talent that's on the Seattle offense. I think that it will be very interesting to see what the Niners do now that Jimmy Ward is going to be out for the season. I guess we'll have to wait through like everyone else for a decision to be made. With that win, the Niners have swept the Sea Chickens this season. And if it weren't for that Hail Mary pass touchdown that cost them the Rams game in week number 1, they would have swept the division. Leaves them something to work on for next season, I guess. And now with a 2-game lead over the Seahawks and the record in the division they have, even if the 49ers would lose their last 2 games, they should be able to win the division given they have won the head-to-head matchups. But San Francisco has their sights now set on home field advantage. So they have to keep on winning if they want to stay in the driver's seat in their battle with the Panthers. Next up for the Niners, we'll be traveling to London's Wembley Stadium to face the New York Jets. The Jets have not had the season that they hoped for with Eli Manning at the control of the offense, but they do have the number 7 scoring defense, so they're at least holding their opponents out of the end zone a lot of the time. We'll have to see if the Niners can be a little more successful in their attempt at the Jet defense. I can't see as though I see any serious flaws in their defense, so we'll see how it goes. On the offensive side of the ball, they need a little help. They do have a pretty good rookie quarterback they selected in the first round of the draft, but he is in a learning curve right now and isn't really starting caliber yet. Eli is 37 and he's very close to retirement, so I'm sure he'll be starting within the next couple of seasons. They have a pretty young receiving core aside from Jermaine Kearse, and it's just a matter of time before they're really good. They also have a Pro Bowl halfback in Bilal Powell, so and the defense, they're going to have to be on their game in order to stop his efforts. Once again, thank you for tuning in to our coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. Now that the 49ers have swept the Sea Chickens, they must keep winning if they're going to keep up with the Panthers for home field advantage in the playoffs. Can the 49ers do it, or will they suffer a loss in London? Until I see you across the pond in merry old England, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.